We'll see. Mel Kiper and Field Yates came together for a powerful cavalcade of mock draftery.
Whoa.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? As
that's word usage.
They do a 3-round mock that just dropped today, 2025. 3-round NFL mock draft. Kiper and Yates predict the picks. That's what it's titled on ESPN Plus. Tap in with that. And we could look at all these other picks. But what is interesting, I will say this before we do this, another mock draft yet again that has Shedeur Sanders 9 to the Saints.
Start to see that.
Yeah, Derek Carr with the uncertainty around his career.
Yep.
All of a sudden the Saints are all in on the quarterback position here with Shedeur Sanders. I don't know.
Shoulder injury.
But at 10, we start things off, and they kind of go back and forth on this with Kiper making picks and then Field Yates making picks. So it's kind of all right, that guy's off the board. This is where I go kind of exercise. At 10, the Chicago Bears select Tyler Warren, tight end, out of Penn State. Now, I'm not going to sit here and break down all these picks because we've done this a number of times already.
Yep.
We've gone through this exercise. We know what Tyler Warren is. At 39, the Carolina Panthers pick via Carolina, as it says. Field Yates has the Chicago Bears select Trevon Henderson, running back out of Ohio State. Now, I like.
All right.
You've gone weapon here. You've gone outside. I'm getting a little nervous, right? There's no trench addressing here. I'm ready to punch somebody in the face.
There you go.
Kuiper goes Azariah Thomas to New Orleans yet again. So they've gone quarterback and then cornerback. They're big on the backs. And at 41,
big back.
big back. The Chicago Bears select Nick Scorton, edge, out of Texas A&M. Now, okay,
not too
I'm
bad.
a little bit back in. That's not a bad mock. That's not a terrible second round. You've addressed the trenches with a nice piece of Nick Scorton. You're going edge there over defensive tackle. You've also got the running back selected. Tyler Warren is a weapon that apparently can be a running back, can be a quarterback, can be a safety, can be a linebacker, can be
I do it all.
Coordinator. He's been a water boy on occasion. I don't know if you saw his movie that came out there, but apparently he led the Mud Hens to the never mind.
Oh boy.
The fact that we're getting old, that Adam Sandler reference movies are old movies now, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
And then they finish out the 3-round mock. And this kind of buys me back in. Outside of the Mel Kiper the Brad Biggs taking a left tackle at 10. At 72, Mel Kiper for the Chicago Bears selects Arante Ersay, tackle, Minnesota. And what he writes here, the Bears went after interior of the offensive line of free agency, but Braxton Jones is coming off an ankle injury at left tackle, which apparently, bro, like this man's ankle is not attached. Like, I don't know. Like all I keep seeing
about it. Yeah.
When everybody, I'm like, it's a broken ankle. It's a broken ankle. Is it not just a broken ankle? Like, somebody got to know something that we don't know. Like, did they saw off Braxton's ankle?
I don't know.
It's just a foot attached to a calf muscle now.
Cartilage is gone. Yeah, like, I don't know.
This is crazy. I've never heard about somebody's ankle this much. I get it. It's an end of season injury, and he's going to have to come back from it.
Yeah.
But did he die?
Like, where is he at?
Like, this is crazy to me. But with coming off an ankle injury at left tackle, Ersay is a massive 6'6" blocker with 39 career starts and great power.
Love that.
You address the trenches, you address the weapons, and you address the weapons earlier than maybe we thought. Then the Bears would have gone trenches here. Do you like this mock draft for the Chicago Bears heading into the season?
Compared to what we just talked about, this is exactly the type of value that I like. If we're talking about addressing trenches, and I'm going to start with the 72nd pick, Arante Ersay is a very good value pick. I've watched film on him a number of times now. I love the nastiness in his game, the fact that he is a huge, really complete blocker. He's aggressive. He kind of plays through the whistle. Very, very good player. Very, very good player. 6'6". I love this amount of starts. He has experience coming out of college, as you mentioned, great power. And so, yes, that's where you go back in and you want to compete with the likes of a Braxton Jones and Karan Amageji. I'm fine with that. Then, of course, at 10, as I just mentioned, you taking Tyler Warren there. I'm fine with the Tyler Warren. I've mentioned this before that if he's the best player available at 10, then yeah, then get the do it all tight end, get the coach, get the what would you say, the water boy.
Yeah.
Keith, I'm with you though, man. Man,
Keith,
I'm dragging at this point. I'm just like, like
this feels like when you have that infer your own on this. It feels like when you have that long session. Like the kids are gone for the month. Stay on vacation. By the end of it, you're just pounding Gatorades and like and just trying to keep yourself in the game.
I'm trying to stay hydrated.
You're like Jimmy Butler in the bubble final.
Man. Oh my God, that man! He's bending over the sideline, just trying to gasp for air. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, man. Like my goodness, you want to give me some Gatorade right now?
Oh God!
No. Tyler Warren is obviously a very good value pick. I'm fine with that. But then, of course, you address running back, which I love, in the second round with Trevon Henderson, and that's your guy as well. Don't sit here.
I do like Trevon. Out of anybody, listen, I think the Bears are gonna pick a early running back. I'd rather go with Stumpy here, but I think the Bears are going to pick an early running back no matter what. And if you're going to pick an early running back, go get me the one that literally saws people in half when he's pass blocking, while still being a speed guy, while still being a pass catching guy out of the backfield. Like I'll take that guy. Like I can live with running back in that situation.
Yeah, he's a home run hitter. He kind of has a lot of tools in his bag in a sense, and so I do like this mock. And then of course at 41, what do you see? We're addressing Nick Scordon, so you address edge as well. I don't mind Nick Scordon. Very good production from the sack numbers over the last couple of seasons in college, and so that though you've. It makes sense. This mock draft makes sense in my mind. You go offense a couple of times, and then you address the trenches, and you go defense on the other end. So I'm fine with this draft.
Yeah, listen, we've talked about Nick Scordon a couple of times, right? Like to me, he's a guy who good length, good size. Sounds crazy with two things I just said, but a thickly built dude, has a great lower base. He plays a little heavy, which I don't know if that's going to help or hurt him. But again, like when I look at a lot of these strengths and weaknesses, I also go, oh, but now he's going to have NFL coaching. Now he's going to have Dan Richard. Now he's going to have Dennis Allen. Now he's going to have, there's going to be these pieces on both sides of the football where it's like, yes, this is a weakness. So like weakness for Nick Scordon, had some bad weight on his frame and lacks ideal length. I think his length is fine in the as far as being able to get the job done. Body quickness at the top of his rush won't wow anyone, can be caught too far upfield, creating an escape lane for quarterbacks. Poor efficiency setting up or transitioning move to move. And you see all of these problems that to me coaching 100% can fix. And then I see 15 tackles for loss, 10 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's doing something right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you got all of these issues with this guy's game. 15 tackles for loss, 10 sacks.
Yeah. I look at the production. Yep.
And that was last year at Purdue. Last season at Texas A&M, 14 tackles for loss, still in the backfield, 5 sacks. Numbers were down again, which is why he ends up falling. But like the traits are there. And again, in the second round, I think that's something you can live with. When you talk about the third round, right? And you look at Arante Ersay, that's why I think this offensive line room is kind of the conversation around the offensive line in this draft is kind of like there's a bunch of guys grouped together who are going to be solid. Weaknesses for Arante Ersay. False steps at times, occasionally allows feet to get choppy if he gets stressed, can do a better job continuing to work his hips into position as he engages, comes off ball high, which leads to waist bending tendencies. Things that I would hope our new coaching staff can coach out of this guy.
Yeah.
These are not unfixable issues. And some of the highs are high, especially for a third-round pick. Able to quickly access length to fend off cross chops and inside counters. That's a strength. Coaches praise the jump that he made from college to the combine to now what will end up being the NFL. If you got a guy that can make jumps that coaches are surprised by or praising from year to year to year, that's the guy that you want to continue to allow to grow as he gets into the NFL. Started 38 straight games at left tackle to finish his career. Knows how to play the left tackle position. Love the fact that he started that many games in a row. And guess what? Seems to be a fairly healthy player. As much as I think people are still living in rookie year Braxton Jones. Braxton Jones is not a healthy player.
Mm-hmm.
Now last year, out of his control. But Braxton was kind of in and out dealing with some injury before the ankle ended up getting snapped there. But I'm not going to hold the ankle injury against him. Mm. But there's so many things where it's like Braxton Jones year 2 was not Braxton Jones rookie year. Braxton Jones year 3 was not Braxton Jones rookie year. Like the biggest trait that everybody was praising Braxton for was, well, at least you know he's going to be out there. Nah, I don't. Him and Tevin are pretty much neck and neck right now. He's just still on the
still on the
contract.
Team. He's still on a
rookie contract. So I think there's more of a conversation around that. So to me, this is one where if you're the Bears right now, I like this mock draft. I think going with the weapons early, you have to hit on the names late.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nick Scorton's going to be, Khalil Mack or Montez Sweat or whoever the edge is. But I do like Trevon Henderson. I do like going Trey early on in the draft. And
yeah, I love Trevon Henderson.
I think if you go if you go Tyler Warren early on in the draft at 10, you've given Ben Johnson all of the weapons. You've given Ben Johnson a left tackle. You've addressed a ton in the offseason. You're addressing the edge while you address the interior a ton in the offseason. Again, Dio can play both. Like, there's a lot of good to look at from this offseason, on top of the fact that, and I think this is the most important thing, no matter who we pick, they have to be coached up. If we have the right coaches can coach these guys up.
Totally agree with that. And I'm a defender of running backs. I have to mention this comment because it actually is making me laugh inside. New Harper, I love you, man. Shout out to you for supporting the show. But you mentioned Trevon. No, this is back a while ago at 7:32 a.m. Trevon is horrible. He is a speed back without the speed, and then you proceed to post his 40-yard time of 4.43. Please tell me what you think his speed. What is 4.43 is? What is 4.43 slow to you? What?
That's top speed.
That literally is 0.3 away from 4.39. Like, what are we?
He's not 4.3, but yeah, 4.43 is pretty fast.
I can't run a 4.43.
Hey, that's one of the.
That's hilarious to me.
Not to dish you, New Harper, but like, those are the conversations when people sit there and be like, nah, it's a little like when Joel always hit like, nah, he was a little slow to me, and Buddy ran like a 4.48. It's like, Joe, you were eating chips watching this, dog. You know what I mean? Like, you were having a sandwich while watching this.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
But no, I get you, dog. Like the
shout out New Harper.
Listen, to me, he's the best. The thing I love about Trevon Henderson has nothing to do with his speed. Mm-hmm. He's a running back. He's going to be able to run. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a question about his talent on if we hand the football off to him and there's a hole, is he going to be able to hit the hole? Yes, he is. There's not a question to me on, hey, if I pass this guy to football, is he going to be able to catch it? Yes, he is. Okay, well, where does the question come in? What separates him from the rest of these running backs in this whole mock draft situation? It's the fact that, to me, he is the ultimate pass blocker. He is the one guy who will literally, what we praised Roschon Johnson for is him. Like, the reason Roschon Johnson eventually ended up getting on the field is exactly what this guy does. Anything it takes, I will put my body on the line. He also had 1,000 yards rushing last season. He had 1,200 yards his first year coming in when he was the lone back there.
Yeah, he's splitting time with another really good back.
Splitting time with Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
He also added in 284 receiving yards. Didn't get a ton of passes to him. He only ended up getting I don't know, this don't have the targets on there. I got to find the targets on there. But 27 receptions in 9 games where he started, and 16 games that he played in, 284 yards, ended up coming away with a touchdown there. But to me, when you're talking about a guy who is going to help Caleb Williams, if you're going to draft a guy that does it all, this is a guy that does it all.
Yeah.
And so I would be fine with having Trevon Henderson be on the Chicago Bears. And I mean, listen, it's still early for me to draft a running back, but if you're going to take one, I think
that's your guy. That's your guy. You stick to him.
I think take the guy that can saw people in half.
you stick by him.
You know what I mean? Take the guy that can saw people in half. Like, that's the thing that I love about this game. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Hey, Jordan JC, we do have over 100 in the chat. Over 200 in the chat.
Hey.
Over 300 in the chat.
All right.
300. There you go.
Good morning.
10%, right? It's like my favorite line from American Gangster.
Yeah.
Buddy dead in the middle of the street. He's like, there you go. 10%.
Did you notice that? Did you notice that he literally reacted to being shot in the head though? Am I the only one that noticed that while he got shot, he was like, Idris was still alive as he was getting shot.
What you gonna do? You gonna shoot me in the head, Frank? Huh? Middle of all these witnesses? Pow! There you go. 10%. Right there in the cup.
That was hilarious.